I would probably call it a wrap. If Tua was my son was playing football.
So looking at the bigger picture for Buffalo, how does their performance against the Dolphins fit into their season outlook? Are they now the team to beat in the AFC East and perhaps even in the entire AFC? Their ability to capitalize on turnovers and turn those into points was a huge factor. It wasn't just that they won, it's the manner in which they won, staying aggressive, taking advantage of Miami's mistakes, and putting the game out of reach quickly. That's the mark of a championship caliber team.
Trying to celebrate the Bills. On the other hand, you got this serious news issue.
And it's interesting you mentioned turnovers because that's been a theme for the Bills' defense this season. They've been opportunistic and are creating plays. How much of that is due to the new additions and changes on the defensive side of the ball? A lot of it, honestly. Von Miller's presence, when he's fully healthy, makes a huge difference, and Gregory Rousseau is starting to emerge as a real playmaker. The defense looks rejuvenated with these new pieces, and their ability to capitalize on mistakes has been impressive. Plus, let's not forget, the coaching staff has done a fantastic job in preparing these guys and making adjustments. They're not just relying on star power, they're executing a game plan that maximizes their strengths and exploits the weaknesses of their opponents. Switching gears a bit to Miami, what does this loss mean for them? How do they bounce back from this, especially with the pressure mounting?
When they get melded on
it's a tough spot for Miami, no doubt. This game was supposed to be a statement for them, and it ended up being another reminder of how far they still have to go to compete with the Bills. They need to regroup and find a way to improve their offense and defense, but especially their offensive line and quarterback play. Tua Tagovailoa has shown flashes, but consistency is key. They need to make sure he's protected and put in a position to succeed. And the defense has to find a way to stop the bleeding. They were exposed by Buffalo, and they need to adjust quickly. The coaching staff has to address these issues and make necessary changes to ensure they stay competitive in the division. Looking ahead, how does this game impact the outlook for the rest of the AFC East teams, particularly the Jets and Patriots?
They don't want to let teammates down. They cry when they do. Because I think Tua's probably...
For the Jets and Patriots, it's a mixed bag. The Patriots are in a rebuilding phase and might not be able to compete with Buffalo immediately, but they need to continue building their team and stay competitive within the division. The Jets have been dealt a tough hand with Aaron Rodgers' injury, but if they can manage to stay in the mix, they could still be a threat. However, Buffalo's performance last night just showed how high the bar is set in the AFC East. Great insights. It's clear that Buffalo is setting a high standard, and the other teams will need to step up to meet that challenge. Absolutely. Buffalo's dominance is evident, and the rest of the division needs to respond if they want to keep up. It's going to be an interesting season to watch. Thanks for that analysis, and thanks to everyone watching. Make sure to subscribe for more updates and analysis from Pro Football Talk.